All right, so what's the most commonly replaced part in the Ford Expedition? Let's say from like a 2009 to 2014 Ford Expedition. So for the heck of it, I own two of these trucks. I own a 2012 Ford Expedition. I bought that truck with 80,000 miles on it. It has like 223 grand on it now. And I own a 2014, and that truck had like 58,000 on it, and I just turned 100 grand on that. So I've had both of these trucks for a while. The 2012, I've had that for probably like 8 or 9 years. And so for the heck of it, I typed this into Chat GBT to see what it would spit out. And it spit out most commonly replaced part is a spark plug, and then let's see, it says electrical components such as blend doors. Yeah, those tend to get gobbled up on these trucks. Liftgate door position sensors. I've never really had problems with those, knock on wood. Actuators, yeah, I just replaced one last summer. But to me, the number one part that goes bad on these trucks, and I replace these things like candy on the both of these trucks, are blower motors. These trucks tear through blower motors. I have no idea why, and it doesn't seem to matter if you use like an OE blower motor or an aftermarket blower motor. But between both of these trucks, I probably have bought 6 of them over the years. I've put 2 in the red one already. I probably have put about 3 in the 2012. And it doesn't matter what brand you buy. Like I paid a little more for, I thought, a better brand, and it got good reviews on Amazon. And one review said this lasts 6 months, and I think mine lasted 6 months and a week. So it was toast again. So now I definitely have had 2 in the 2014. I just bought a third one for that. It's craziness. The one in my newer truck, it's just making a lot of noise. It's making like a howling noise. So the bearings go bad inside these things. They're just cheap, like overseas parts, and you just can't get anything good anymore. All these aftermarket parts have a shelf life of like 2 years if you're lucky. It doesn't matter what you get, and everything's just built like garbage. These blower motors are horrific for these trucks. If somebody out there in the aftermarket could come out with a decent blow motor that'll last forever, the Ford one's like 200 and like something dollars, and you can get a cheapo for like 35 bucks. So you can replace like 30 freaking cheapos for the cost of one OE part. That doesn't last any longer. It may last 2 years, and the other one's gonna last like a year. So go figure. But that's my rant, and to me, that's the most commonly replaced part on a Ford Expedition. But I'll put a link in the description of the video to them over on Amazon. I've been kind of buying them out there when they go bad. But there's really not a good source for these things. It doesn't really seem to matter who makes them. They all kind of go bad around the same amount of time. But if you guys have a question or a comment or just something funny you want to throw out there, leave a comment on the video and I'll reply back to you guys. I like to see what you guys have to say. Take it easy.